Hey Woodbridge, this is Pastor Frank with a follow-up to last week's message. Last Sunday we ended our series on testimony and we wanted to do Zacchaeus. What an interesting individual in the New Testament. He's found in the Gospel of Luke in the 19th chapter. A tax collector, a chief tax collector, a guy is famous for being small, a guy hiding up in a tree, a guy whose name means the pure one. And if there's ever a person in the Bible who just made a choice to say, I'm bailing on my people, I'm bailing on my God, I'm bailing on my country, I'm bailing on my family in order to embrace and make money, it's this guy. He's treacherous, he's a traitor. And it's interesting when you read the story and you hear about Jesus healing a man as he comes into the new city of Jericho, heals this blind man, and here's Zacchaeus, he's up in a tree. Why? The million-dollar question, why? Is he having second thoughts about his life? As he sees Jesus coming toward him, what was going on in his mind? And that was what we talked about last Sunday. Lots of speculation, what was going on in his mind? But whatever it was, when Jesus calls up to him and he jumps down and doesn't refuse the call of Christ, clearly he was second guessing himself. And isn't it beautiful how Jesus gives us U-turns? How Jesus doesn't sit there and say, you made your bed, live in it. Whenever we come to Jesus, he's never saying that to us. He's always one to give us grace. He's always one to give us mercy. He's always one there to bring healing and forgiveness and new life. And that's what he did with Zacchaeus. What a beautiful testimony. A guy who lived his life for money, forsaking all else, and yet he realized in that tree it wasn't working. How many people in humanity has had to walk that path and come to that conclusion? Awesome. So what's your testimony? What's your story? I hope that you're thinking and praying about this and just embracing your own time as a Christian, going, when did I first meet Jesus? What spot was it when you met Christ? And do you remember those days and stir in those days? So cool. Next Sunday, we are going to have a very special service. We're calling it the Persecuted Church Sunday. We've never done this before. There are more Christians being persecuted right now in the 21st century than all other centuries combined. India, China, the Middle East, Christians being persecuted in mass numbers by the governments. Next Sunday, it's going to be a very special service as we have people just talk about this. We're going to have Hamid's going to be there. He's been if you know Hamid and Susan, we just love having them in our church. What an amazing testimony he has as a person who came out of his Islamic traditions and into Jesus. And he'll be sharing, and we're going to have a guy from India named Pastor Moses going to be coming speaking. Powerful Sunday. Don't miss this. Please don't miss next Sunday. So, hey, you know what? Probably the big thing for Christmas or for Thanksgiving is coming up is that on the Sunday before Thanksgiving, we're going to be having a famous all-church Thanksgiving meal on a very special service heading up into Thanksgiving. So hope you're having a blessed week, and please pray and come and bring somebody. Next Sunday, the Persecuted Church. God bless you, Woodbridge. We're so blessed. You and I are so blessed. Counting our blessings every day. Praying for those that are not as fortunate as you and as I. So see you next Sunday. Take care. Bye-bye.